The cover waterfall here was Monday, July 23rd. 2020. Yes. There might be lights to some funny. Job I watched the game on the Spider game on the Flame of the game. Wait, up. This ain't going. Yes, it is. This is the big one for later. Go over here to the small short. Let's go. The Eastern
Conference semifinals, Game 1. The New York Knicks were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now, as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the Miami Heat. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the injury report for both teams. Players will not be available tonight.
Yeah, and in the postseason, you'd love to be at full strength, but neither team is, and they just got to deal with it.
So here's Miami's starting crew. We've got DeRozan. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Harden, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. And for New York, they've got Jose Alvarado. OG Anunoby is out there with Harden. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns. And at the front, taking a look at Miami. They really had to find out win. In that first round series, do you think it wore them down at all?
They don't have time to think about that. This is the postseason, and they'll be running.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. Forces you to make decisions to guard him.
Back to Alvarado. Hart outside. Here's to Bridges. Here's the three. It's all in by Bam.
And they had some box coverage. That
Nailed from three-point land. Wiggins has got 6.
Well, that's just a quick pull up that time. There's not much you're going to be able to do to defend that.
Miami's gone 2 or 2 from three-point range.
Back in Miami. Get in the good ball. Why the ball back in Miami?
We play just over a minute here in the first.
He's very not good Miami, I guess.
Here's Bridges out to the wing. The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Gets the three-point
and they're starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Giving them a bit of separation. Who leads in this league of 6?
So Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make make some adjustments to the game plan. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Alvarado. No good on the triple. Miami's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Control from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses.
Here's Bridges. Banked in off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges. Great shot.
The 3 from Harden. Bridges with the board.
And you could tell he thought
Here's Alvarado. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bridges passes to Town. And the dunk by Town. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Kevin Love's checked in for Ben Adebayo. Here's McBride. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And here are the Heat. They're on a 20-6 run. Harden shot is off. Knicks trail by 14. And McBride gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside pressure.
Jimmy,
And the layup is good.
Hey,
107 left in the first. Harden dishes to Love. Hits from deep. Harden's got 9.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. It's 3 in a row.
Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Wiggins. Here is Love. Guarded by Robinson. Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Love. He's got 12.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Floats it up for Wiggins. Wiggins throws it down.
Well, just throw it up there anywhere, and Wiggins will go get it.
5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McBride. Launches a 3. Harden outside. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. With the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Absolutely dialed in. from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Andrew Shaman is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Diawara in at the four-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Shaman pass to Diawara. And that one is good.
The defense not putting up any points in the paint.
Westbrook dishes to McBride. That comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside
You call one of my videos. You always watch it like one of your videos.
Robinson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
It was pretty good. You did a good job of it.
The power of the two-man
Give
game
it up.
after all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And New York making a change. Alvarado's checked in. And Miami also making a
Because
switch.
if you like start to back to me and
Here's
stuff,
Alvarado.
then I shall write that to you guys.
First points in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside.
Now my
in the
entertainer.
paint.
Shots good by Hero.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second.
Blood, that one, and that is, you know, what my kid is made for is, you know, love is the
Six
boy.
to shoot. Over in the corner, McBride.
And if you guys like me and support me, then I support you guys right back.
For Adebayo, an emphatic
Or if I give me the ball in my to the 76
Adebayo
and
can
me
finish just
too.
about any lob with his large catch rating.
I thought he was, I thought he was going back
quarter
to
two, and just under 2.5
Cleveland
minutes gone by.
or back in
So Brown
Miami.
calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened
I
out.
already knew he was coming in.
Look for New York.
But I thought he was going to like back to Cleveland or Harden
For Miles
or
McBride.
back in Miami, but that's bad.
Alvarado passes around. And it's Robinson with
That
the
was
jam.
not
Not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
He is a determined finisher.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation.
What did I do?
Hold on, Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Then for the Heat, Love checked in for Bam Adebayo. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. And the shot goes in. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Carl Anthony Towns, and that's good.
Shut up,
Towns has got 5
Cal.
points now in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
There's always
And one
this
that
instinct to try
wants
and
to
get it back
do
to
the
easy.
job and fight.
The defense is far too
Yeah,
slow to close out.
I would pick that comment.
Towns. It's
Other than pick that comment.
Enemies a very efficient 5 for 6 in the
Hey,
game.
you guys that
He's
did
certainly
that,
not the
oh,
reason they're
Kevin,
doing it. If they're going to
hold on,
grab the
thank
lead
you,
here,
Kevin.
more guys.
You know, I don't want to do this, only the
Gets
comment.
the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His efficiency throughout this
Wait,
has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And I don't know if he's something. Miles McBride. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And Wiggins is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Got that one. Harden's got 21.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range there first, but boy, has he ever.
For the Bears.
Shoots the three. Miami grabs the miss. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. From deep Harden. And the three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
That's good. Hart's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Adebayo with a screen for Harden.
Yeah, that's nice work right there. He sets the screen, and then Adebayo just finds that open space to be effective.
That's his first foul. 6 seconds left here in the second. And Anunoby slams it in.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? A moment, that's his killer instinct. Just manning.
He can taste a win right now. He's just trying to
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they hit some shots we got there.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Miami Heat.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, in good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what do you see?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, we got to keep them, so we got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
I am thinking of buying. Would I do get a job and save up a little bit money?
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they're able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And if batting comes down, if batting comes down, maybe if batting comes down,
Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo.
maybe all of the comes down, if I is doing
A legitimate
about
threat to the
bad.
rim from that mid-range. Bridges
Hey,
recognizes
no!
he should take
Boys
that
know they
shot.
never, boys never,
Guys,
never
he's been a
think
one-man
they
air raid coming at them
Oi!
time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And it's locked in a race pipeline. Floats it up for Wiggins. The screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. James Harden is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Bridges outside. Hart finds Bridges. Back to Hart. Fires for three. Steps back. Pocket six. Good for two. Bridges got six.
Defensively right now. Especially on the interior.
To the right side. Here's Harden with the rebound.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Inside, Adebayo kicks to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Three-pointer. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Anunoby. The 10-footer. Chalk up to
Five have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talk about at halftime, it's working now.
And he gets the basket. Officials. Chance at the line for one more. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of that.
And that one good. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they looked at thus far.
Pass to Bridges. It's over Powell, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Wiggins sets a screen for Harden. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him up high to step the alley-oop.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand. Almost unstoppable once he's midair.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Harden's got 39.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Adebayo with a screen for Harden. To the middle. Adebayo kicks to Harden. From past the arc. And again for three.
Unbelievable shooting. And he continues to climb the all-time leaderboard for threes made in a playoff.
Offensive fireworks from long range. So fun to watch. Putting on a show on the big stage. Miles McBride's checked in for Jose Alvarado. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo. McDermott comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And
this is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And here's Harden.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop
it? He's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Doug McDermott. Here's McBride, guarded by Harden. And McBride gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside. When he gets it going from long range, it is a scary sight for the opposition. And he surpassed his own record for triples made in a playoff game.
A new record. He is in first place with those threes. Wow. Just seems like every time that ball leaves his fingertips, you expect it to go in. He is as good as it gets. The Knicks making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. From deep Harden. And again, it's Miami with the three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Anunoby's got 4 this quarter.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with.
James Harden getting it done for the Miami Heat. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. Back to the action in just a minute. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize
everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
You've got Miles McBride. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. It's Robinson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Diawara in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges, right side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Here's Bridges. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson throws it down.
Got the ball right inside. Well-timed pass.
From deep Harden.
Amazing. You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
And that 57 ties it with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game back in 2020. He's a talented shooter. Love doesn't avoid the mid-range like others might.
On the wing, Bridges.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lobs it up for Levine.
High-level explosiveness. Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
First minute and a half of basketball play here in the 4th quarter. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. From deep.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
And Hart throws it down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Heat. Over to the wing. Westbrook finds Harden. Takes a 3. And here's the assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And so it's New York with it. Now Alvarado. Rebound, Love.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Back to Harden. Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes.
Outside Hero. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Hero's got 21.
Nobody take another year. Oh, should I win? Should I smash? Why over there? If I can make it alone, if I can beat anybody. If I can beat alone, there was gonna be anybody. On the 31 day of his dream.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Knicks, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Miami Heat. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on the way. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Kyle is out there with James Harden. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. You take a look at Miami, and they're coming in with a lot of confidence after seizing home court advantage in Game 1.
And yeah, if they win tonight, we could be looking at a major upset.
Now here's Harden.
The creativity of an artist. That's excellent decision. Comfortable pulling from right here.
Open shot from Brunson. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can
don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Can't get the Heat to fall.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last.
Hey, that's crazy. There, I mean, until you get across down the court. My goodness.
They played just like Florida here on the first. Back to Powell. Three-pointer. Harden gets the 3. To fall. Harden's got 9. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Brunson outside.
Energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Harden's outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
10 points for him.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Harden, the pass to Wiggins. Harden hits again.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. So Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Fires the three. DeRozan with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the assist from Adebayo.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 9. Can they get it? New York again can't hit.
He's making me want to pass down.
It affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Drills it from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. From beyond.
Yeah, Bill.
On the arc, the defense is just not there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Miami also changing it up. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Hero in for Norman Powell. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Andrew Wiggins, number 1. James Harden is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
From outside the arc.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Hard with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Stolen by Hero. And here we go, the Heat fast break. From deep three-point land. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Understood.
Unbelievable.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Miami. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders. How they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Boy.
Brunson against Harden. And he lobs it up. Knicks to snap the cold streak. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time. They got lucky.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And he goes
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. They're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Looks to move on. And a nice layup by Brunson. Brunson's got 12.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. He put up a jaw-dropping number of three-pointers, an exceptional single-quarter performance. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And here's Bridges.
Anybody get mad at 26, go mad at 27. Lot more expensive videos and talk about matters.
He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
Doug
McDermott out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Russell Westbrook and his hero in at the 2. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's down the long. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay in.
Here's Alvarado. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
For 3, Westbrook. Again, it's Miami from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Westbrook's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight.
40-16.
Right side to Downtown. He drops it from range.
Right
back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific.
Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
New York making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. He's checked in for McDermott.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Yeah! From three-point land.
He's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Pass to Alvarado. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's LaVine. Fires for 3. LaVine's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the
defense. They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Lackluster defense.
Showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. And those triples, they sure do it quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Alvarado. DeRozan is checked in for Miami. James Harden comes in for Westbrook. Kicks it up. Basket is good. Brunson. Anunoby's got 5.
This quarter, there was some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Harden finds the hammers the lob through.
Well, you throw it his way and DeRozan's going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Can New York with the triple.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Adebayo, a screen on Brunson. Finished off by Adebayo.
He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick-and-roll.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half. Here's Brunson from the arc. 15 points in the game.
Once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down. He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Left side Brunson. They come right back. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already.
Good.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And here's Brunson from the arc. New York with the triple.
5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
From deep 3-point range. That's Miami from deep.
His production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
There's the 3. And again, Jalen Brunson for 3. Brunson's got 24.
He's had an amazing quarter. What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Now here's Brunson. Exit from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his
shooting. He's caught fire at the right time for this team. He stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's Brunson. 27 points for him. And the three-pointer goes.
He's been excellent in this game. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Here's Harden. Harden's got 44.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Brunson misses. Here's Adebayo.
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow. I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Miami, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Miami Heat.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now. Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And New York has possession. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Bridges. And it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the floor. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Adebayo sets a screen. And he's going to the Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Adebayo's gotten all three of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Martin from long range. Adebayo, a screen on Brunson. Harden with it. Towns covering. And finished off by Adebayo.
Harden's so clever at reading pick and roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Miami Heat. To the inside. By Towns. Here's Hart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hart's got 8.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Beyond the arc. And that one's good.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. No coverage that time. Bridges has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3-pointer.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in 3-point rate. For a playoff game. And the basket
You've got to run him off those kinds of hits.
The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. James Harden, number 1. The Heat have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Puts up a deep 3. Another from 3.
And you talk about competing against yourself. He is the definition. No accomplishment is too great. Never resting on his laurels. He has once again delivered an absolute gem of a three-point clinic. Breaking his own record for second most all-time. And the top 3 spots in postseason single-game history.
It's a night like tonight that shows he is always competing. We talk about the players getting in the zone. He lives in the zone. When you're putting up 30 or more points from three-point land in a game, you're simply mobilizing the defense. And we've seen that tonight. And this series has become a very historic one. Here's Harden. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. What an avalanche!
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. And Anunoby gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. Long range, I love it. That's a terrific answer. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Hero, he's checked. In for Miami. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Anunoby, he's checked in for McBride. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Anunoby can't get it to go.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the boards.
Wow!
He has taken over this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time.
I mean, he's matched Elgin Baylor and with Jordan's all-time record just 2 points away. He's really carrying the load. But no man connects that.
Distance.
Incandescent innocent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Miami calls timeout. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the three. For three.
He continues to push the envelope, out-distancing his own reputation. Just an absolute flamethrower.
It's a new first-place mark. He only needs the slimmest of windows to get that thing off, and you always expect it to fall.
We've been watching him out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bridges misses. And Harden's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Adebayo a screen on Robinson.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, they am so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Here's DeRozan, and there's another one for the Heat.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
For three, Bridges. That one no good. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Miami. Oh, how about that? He set a new career high in points scored in this one. We'll be right back after this word. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action.
They don't come back a little late though. The turn on at the 40. They just back. Just one, come on, boys, don't blow too long. Oh no, guys. I love these ones to read. Celtics, but he's up with the lazy come on. And I think Christmas Day, all you need to get. One, I'm great as hell for them. Ladies and gentlemen, for the ladies, I'm looking for. Oh yeah, today. Oh boy, the Boston is bad. The majority is out for the league, man. He's out for the season. Oh, boy. Going to the blood. They like the law or did after like couple hours to Facebook making videos. Another video for today is what picking up here. And Morning! Morning! So you go up there and all when it's really down, look at the day. Game
3, Eastern Conference semifinals. The New York Knicks with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Heat. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-0 right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Heat, they've got Powell. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Harden. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Take a look at the Knicks. This is not how they saw this. Greg being played out. 2 losses at home to start off. And now a lot riding on this Game 3.
And their entire season may be riding on.
They
need to win at least 2 games on the road. But you know, the change in game tonight might actually be a good thing for them.
I think so too. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Let's the 3 fly. And let's go to the sideline.
Right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, but the moment that happens, we hope to draft him. Definitely for water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Enthusiasm. Giving him that open.
It from downtown.
And that's another blessing for him. They have really come out blazing here.
After Brunson, off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
The 3 from Harden. 5 down for him.
Chase him off the arc.
Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Harden's got 18 points.
Taking charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't win it all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
From Harden. Harden's got 21.
Out of their last 5 days, how about all 5 from long range?
And Brunson gets it to go.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Harden way outside.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
11 points in the game.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
The 3 from Harden. And again.
You can see the results.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Heat with some changes. Beans checked in for Adebayo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Norman Powell. Robinson's checked in for New York. Alex McBride comes in for Bridges. The shot's good from Brunson.
Deep shot there by Brunson. You got to admire how confident that young man is.
The three from Harden. Good! Buries his 10th triple of the game. Miami grabs the miss. And if you've been watching since round one, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but had 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight, it will be a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, seem to be challenged in this series. It's not going to be past 5. And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And here's Brunson outside. Wiggins with the rebound. The Heat lead by 16. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Brunson. And Hart throws it down.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good.
Crushing it right now. Excellent job of spacing.
You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And it's Brunson missing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges for 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. In very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Klay Thompson is out there. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Bridges shot. Good.
Baskets on the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes in a shootout like this,
and Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates. Just that picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the
by 22. Puts it up for Adebayo. Stolen away.
Oh my God!
Clearly trying to inhibit a fast break, I think. That's a transition take foul. New York shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Bridges no good on that one.
And a talented swing, man. Bridges Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Klay Thompson. And Norman Powell subbed in for James Harden. The Knicks also changing in for Jeremy Sohan. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Jose Alvarado. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the free throw well. Took him no time at all on that one. Towns has got 5 points so far. With his mechanics and
disrupt his shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Towns from the three-point range. And again, it's a New York 3. Here's Hero. He has yet to score. Outside, Adebayo. DeRozan picking up the assist. Adebayo's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami. And finished off by Robinson.
Precise delivery on the pass. Let him
and so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for Miami. Doug McDermott comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's James Harden in for Levine. And New York with a change here, too. Brunson's checked in.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And the basket is good. He's got 16.
And he's got the confidence playing out of his mind.
Harden outside. Oh, the lob to DeRozan.
He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're playing the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
The Knicks have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Brunson against Harden. And there's Brunson. Let's go. Anunoby.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help now.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason. James Harden and it's Brunson missing. Miami's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range. Since we've gotten in here, kids to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets.
From deep, Brunson. He's got the
and when you're hit,
bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And here's Brunson. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Out to Brunson. Let's go with the 3. Number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that dribble.
From distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Most three-point field goals in single game playoff history.
Perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Miami Heat. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Executed well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Heat out front. just dominating this one. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Miami Heat.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good, guys. It's unbelievable. It's a gift. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring the lead in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
All they wanted to hit. Baby. The championship coming forever.
Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in a small forward position. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
If they don't come back with little too late. One more giveaway for sweeping the day. Sweeping the no, and we are back in a common bottle. And I'm playing the Heat all the way until we win the championship. The worst way. Can you almost there? You're in New York, but I know. There we go.
Game 4, Eastern semifinals. The New York Knicks have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none in the triumph of playing history by doing what no team has done before, drive them to victory. It's a must-win Game 4 against the Heat. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continues, coming right up.
Welcome to 2K Sports and Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals.
What game one?
The playoff picture really coming into focus now.
Game
You take a look at New York. Hard to believe what we've witnessed in this
one.
series. A total beatdown, which has them ropes.
Yeah, game four. Hey, we go.
Night on the road could absolutely be the knockout blow. Everything's stacked up against them, and they don't look like they have anything left in the tank.
Look at the starters for the Knicks. Jeremy Sohan out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns. Brunson misses. And Harden's got the ball here for the Heat. And they've been looking very strong here in the postseason. Undefeated now, 7 games in a row. Had a nice rest after round 1 and a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball. As we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far.
Yeah, baby.
Don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Harden fires away from outside.
Every call you want, I get a believe. I think we got him, right? Right here, we got him. Just getting let it go. Yeah, we got it, look. We are back in the conference finals. Who we got? Did you jump? And the British and the Blazers beat our one. Is the Blazers has been a anything in the battle one. I'm talking about this. Oh, I like it, man. No, what happened there? When you get there, former Miami here the conference final. Yeah, the one in Detroit, needed. But we did have it. No, he's not in that. Today, up my coupon. Good, yeah, those are good. Good. Give the number 1. Let's go. Game 1, the Detroit Pistons and the Miami
Final.
and the Detroit Pistons
Were equally involved after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Heat. The Eastern Conference Finals coming up next.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lakeland, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So the opening lineup for the Heat. They've got Powell. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Let's go.
DeRozan, and it's Harden in at the one spot. And for the
James
Pistons,
Harden is back in the conference finals.
Kate Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duran in at center. You take a look at the Pistons. So based on people, this could be a challenging matchup for them.
Yeah, on one hand, they worked hard to get home court advantage, but it feels like the pressure is on them to perform because of those expectations.
All the way through.
Harden is a lights-out shooter from this area.
Against Harden. In the corner. DeRozan with the rebound.
Because you can't get a better look
from deep Harden. And again, it's with a three.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
They need this. Detroit will be
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Outside for Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting. This run.
That's a two-point It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field.
And again, it's Miami with a three.
Their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Now let's take a look to talk about the
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He's a great finisher and facilitator. He can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Whoa, what a play!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
From the top of the key, Cunningham's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been on the mark.
And another three from Jordan's got 21 in the game.
I like that focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been... as good as it gets.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
A different look here for Detroit. Howland checked in for it's Levert in for and then for Miami. Goes in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Our Heat leading by 18. And here's another three.
They want to do.
Keep falling, guys.
He wants to do.
Hero against Levert. And Duran slams it.
And this team really counts on Duran for exactly that. Duran misses and then immediately taking it back up.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Cade Cunningham is second. James Harden third.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who finished with the most assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Reedy's checked in for Jalen Duren. Stewart comes in for Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. From deep. And another from three. There's his 10th triple of the game. Here's Holland. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And DeRozan on the assist from Hero.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Stewart in the corner. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oh, but he got it! Are you kidding me? And that's it for the first quarter. And what's been a very lopsided game. It's running away with this one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
That was good. That was a lot of fun.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Hero out there with
Russell
and it's Levine in at the 3 spot.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Kevin Herter. Then for the Heat, Klay Thompson comes in for Doug McDermott. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Zach LaVine.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
The ball.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Zach LaVine is checked in for Thompson. DeRozan for 3. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the Pistons. Flying high and throwing it down.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Adebayo. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Detroit, they've got a nice 3-3 to start the second. And he jams it with authority.
Solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Left side, Hero.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Westbrook. Sasser can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shots good by Hero.
3-pointers are killing them at this point. And they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
checked on that one.
They're very good, again. But the team don't leave me out. Wow! Yeah. Yeah. Two of the NBA final. You're judging the Thomas finals now. We have a couple more rings. Game two of the Eastern Conference Finals.
The Pistons, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Heat. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hey everyone, welcome to the 2K Sports broadcast of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up, along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's James Harden. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Pistons, Harris and Duran together in the middle. Kate Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. You look at the Pistons, well, it wasn't the start to the conference finals they'd hoped for. Now they need a win to keep disaster at bay.
Their win here tonight evens the series and changes the narrative. They know they have the talent.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take
what
a lot of threes. He spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Cunningham against Harden. And the basket is good.
Inserted right. Just took off and never looked back.
Harden deep three-point land. Again, it's Miami from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Thompson outside. Pass to Robinson. For 3, here's Harris. Cunningham outside. And Cunningham throws it down.
Look at him get up. Kate has some hops now.
Harden from outside.
This offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding
great Harden's got 9.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
Pass to Harris. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Wiggins. From deep. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Adebayo. He's got 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Cunningham. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Miami moving it around. This one to 3. Hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now we might be looking at some adjustments. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. James Harden, number 1. Andrew Wiggins is second.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
This is Duncan. Always posted on the
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Durant in the high post.
And
here's Thompson for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Cunningham passes to Harris. Harris is done. And here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, are you kidding me?
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Durant's future in this league.
Harden from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
His offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Harris on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Harris misses. Miami leads by 17. From deep three-point land. Durant with the rebound. Stolen by Hero. And he gets it to go.
Any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Thompson, and LeVert subbed in for Robinson. McDermott's checked in for Miami. Cunningham finds Durant.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Detroit shooting their first foul shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given less than 100%. And he's always playing to win.
He's checked in for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. Miami also changing it up. Levine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Sasser's checked in for Detroit. And Miami also making a switch. Harden's checked in.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Sasser. And again, no good by Detroit. Miami leading by 20. To the paint. Here's Powell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, I'll tell you, Powell can score just about any way he needs to. Contact does not bother.
And the Pistons making a change here. Herter's checked in.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Holland. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this look.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Harden's got 27.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
On the wing, Levine. The three. Go! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Miami Heat. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man.
Good night, enjoy. Hey, one more game. The ball is low. Yeah. In the 2020, we didn't know what about that. Game 3, the Detroit Pistons and the Bobby Finals.
The Pistons with a game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Miami Heat. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action point in a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take game 3? We'll find out here. Live on Take a Look at the Heat. Sitting on a 2-0 series lead.
Right up, go.
Two. Victory
They don't want to open that door for a comeback.
And a look at the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Kate Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duran in at the center position. Holds the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Takes the three. Pulls it in. And it's Detroit's supposed to come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie. You can just imagine watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And by no means a volume three-point shooting. Rosen barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Another shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. He's drawn 2 or 3 from deep so far. Wiggins.
Well, I love when Wiggins finds a way to get into the paint and doesn't settle for that jump shot. Finding a way to get close to the rim.
Here's Cunningham. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Again, Thompson. And now the force says something for us from the sideline.
Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right decisions, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
We're
just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 2-0
Miami's gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we got underway. Here's Harris. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 4 of 5 from 3-point land. Drills it from outside.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Pistons trail by 13. Inside. Here's Cunningham.
That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
And a deep 3 from Harden. Rebound. Out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. James Harden, number 1. Andrew Wiggins, 3rd.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
A different look for Miami. Zach LaVine comes in for Bam Adebayo. Harden is the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
There's the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes. How about all 5 from long range?
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. A different look here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Duncan Robinson. From deep, it's good. Now
So far, a great game, great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Miami by 18. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Harden's got 21 in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And it's the Heat with the ball. Hero finds Harden. And the Heat
in a row from long range.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it in for the Pistons.
This hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to
shot is good.
Excellent so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
In for the Heat. McDermott comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Detroit, Reedy's checked in for Jalen Duran. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris.
No!
And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. 6 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. And for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. The Pistons shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. There's the lob.
Oh, no!
Bounds. Last
Come on, man.
Adebayo, yes, Adebayo.
Number 27.
And the Pistons with possession here. Pass to Reed. Back to Herter. Can they get it? That shot off the mark.
Yeah.
So it's the Miami Heat with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
They can't be bad.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from game.
Can't believe anything the moment out there. Miami. Crazy war. All the way. Wanna go more than it all. Good for the NBA championship on the NBA Finals.
Detroit Pistons have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none, and the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before, drive up to victory. It's a must-win Game 4 against the Miami Heat. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The battle for the East has been a runaway 3-0 series, but that could all change tonight in Game 4. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at small forward. And for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's James Harden, and it's Powell in at the 2-guard spot. Take a look at Miami. They dominated the series and are now in position to clip the the conference championship in front of their home fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a topsy-turvy series. I don't know if anyone thought they'd sweep, but here they are. If they close this out tonight, they'll go into the finals with a lot of momentum and a lot of rest.
Here's Cunningham following the three-point basket by Miami.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike
Fires the three. Harden can't hit. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense.
Allie, thank you.
Well, he's an old school wing. DeMar doesn't take a ton of threes and does an outstanding job picking out open teammates.
Stolen by Harden. Here's the break. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, hey, that was
good. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 6.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Cunningham.
Right there, the instincts of Harden helping him on defense.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball.
Shots good by Wiggins.
Look, he's asking yourself, how do I stop it? Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective.
Harden's got his third
now. Looking real confident out the gate.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim. Harden, good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Thompson. The drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive.
Harden, good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Tyler Heroes checked in for Norman Powell. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. James Harden, number 1. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going Both free throws good from Cunningham. And here in the first, 3 minutes played. Harden with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Harden hits again from deep. Harden's got 18.
A dozen consecutive points on threes. This defense looks rattled.
And again, no good by Detroit.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on
Fires in the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Now here's Cunningham. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Here's the handle of Cunningham on full display with a nice take.
Harden from outside. And it's Miami from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of
Tips it. Here's Duran.
No.
Tough touch off the glass. Duran's got his second basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here.
Oh, my
Not afraid to get in the
God.
paint and get wet.
Jacks up a 3. And
James
James Harden, another 3.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Oh, I like that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Miami. Detroit also making some changes. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Robinson. Harden from outside. Hits again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A.
Unbelievable.
And here's Cunningham outside. And Hero grabs the board.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
DeRozan outside.
The
The assist from Harden. DeRozan's got 5.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Oh, they got it in the ball.
Here's Duren, pounded by Wiggins. Count that bucket. 6 points for Jalen Duren.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
No.
And it's DeRozan missing. And out of bounds. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah, the ball.
Now, we might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Harden, the pass to DeRozan. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one fall. And so it's the Miami Heat. They're feeling great. And
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, wow, I know they just want to go home for you guys looking up.
Robinson can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay for that.
James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Wiggins in at the 4-man position. That's the group of the game for the Heat. Now here's Cunningham. Thompson. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And what a huge bucket that was. Ausar Thompson stepping up when his team needs him most.
DeRozan fires. Knocks down
the They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Cold Kane powers it in.
And that is an important shot. Cunningham understands how to come up big for his team.
Harden buries it.
Coming down the stretch.
You're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down. That's certainly the way to do it.
He's on 3. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock.
Well, that's on the deep. Prime time positioning inside.
And the timeout called here by J.B. rallying his guys to make sure they all play. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, it's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate with Dia out there.
All right, once again.
Well, that's the danger of being able to look from deep.
Trail by 10. Stolen by Hero.
Feelings like this in sports, knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals is such a moment for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making a difference in this game.
No question, their ability.
Good morning.
with forced mistakes and turned them into points, gave them an upper hand tonight.
Boy, what an impressive showing from them here in these conference finals. Right from the jump, they look like the more dominant and confident team, and they just steamrolled their way to a sweep in this one.
And there was never any doubt who the best team in this series was. They didn't just beat their opponents, they decimated, not even allowing them to win one game in this series. They have to feel good about themselves heading into the NBA Finals.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
There's a 4-second difference between the shots. And again for three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Knicks.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Substitution on the court.
From deep. Good. Another from three.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. Timeout call, the Heat. They're ahead by 12. Guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're up by 14. Guys, your thoughts?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And the Miami Heat will move on.
Lots of credit for the work and effort that they poured into winning this conference. It's a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best teams in the East home early.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference, and every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA Finals. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
He loves back in the all practice better than the Heat in the Bueno. Oh, boy. Yes, man. No, I know that's it. How to show really fun and collected. NBA Finals, Game 1
of the NBA Finals.
The 2026 Finals
Showed a scintillating display of teamwork to become conference champions in only 5 games. Now, only one adversary remains as they prepare to wage the ultimate battle against the Heat. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. DeRozan out there with Wiggins. Then there's Powell. Then it's Harden. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. There's Wembanyama. And there's Harden. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. Look at the Heat. This is it. Their whole season. All their effort, all their energy to get them
In their locker room.
Thank you, boy. He wanted his back with his back.
Unlike anything else.
Well, he gets up. I didn't put two and two together. I didn't put two and two together.
The first of many to come. Explosive offensive.
What's going on?
This could be a very fun matchup tonight. And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here's Harper. Can't hit from in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother.
That one good from Adebayo.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him take the shot with confidence.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass.
Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got a couple threes now in the first for the Heat.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this. Right now, they're coming along.
The shot by Adebayo. Down low. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen. Going at the rim there with a purple.
DeRozan shot this game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Castle doesn't go that time. Wiggins with some nice deep. Miami's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points sprung up from outside. The three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the whistle blows. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Miami with a change here, too. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Powell. Harper, no good. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Wasted no time on that. Harden's got 9.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. It's too good of a shooter to give you any airspace from that line.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. James Harden, number 1. Andrew Wiggins, 3rd.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And what I like about Castle's game is versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Filling the perimeter. Then there's Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Harper, no good.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
11 feet away.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Holds it up for Wiggins. The cell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Okay, I see the explosion. Never ceases to amaze me.
Pass to Vassell. Castle on the wing. Here's Champagny. Vassell inside the line. Wiggins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the
Home the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the
Castles
loves the challenge, right? Accepts it. This time,
shot is good.
and really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Vassell. And Benyama trying to free Vassell, no good. Three-pointer. Howell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Harper. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 15.
Strong football from the rookie. Harper able to get it's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production.
Threes to win games, and they've made the adjustment since the break.
Miami leading by 10. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. "16 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Levine. Here's Powell, covered by Barnes. Back to Harden. In the corner, Powell with it. It's good. The assistant time for Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And so it's the Miami Heat looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. We'll get you back to the action after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Big.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. See what this quarter has in store for us. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Norman Powell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's DeRozan, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Love in at the 5 spot. Here's Barnes. DeRozan with the rebound. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
That's all determination. Instead, he finishes the play.
Heat leading by 15. Hero.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Powell finds DeRozan. Puts up a deep three.
Antonio. Oh, Dave. Oh, big. More than hey. Two more games away. Oh, win the championship. Let's go.
This is the NBA Finals. Game 2. Fighting for their first win in the series. They'll try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Heat. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins, Norman Powell out there with James Harden. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Sam Penny at the 4 spot. You take a look at Miami. Surprise performance in Game 1, stealing a victory on the road. But now things get real.
You're going to have to weather the storm here with this home crowd. Stay positive. Or a series of runs. Just trust what got him here. Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing on his team.
He just looks so confident right there. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Wiggins. After the basket by San Antonio.
Now, what's interesting, the 3 ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And we've got the whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. That's right. In that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Harper. Goes up at the elbow. He squares up and sinks it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Miami's gone 2 for 3 from outside.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
And there's the drive. Vassell outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-up for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Harden misses. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Castle outside. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Castle's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Harden misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Will it go? James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Harper to the inside. Here's Wembanyama, and the layup is good. Nicely pass. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game. Fires the three, and again, Miami with a triple.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Harper. From behind the arc, and Victor Wembanyama hits the he has 7.
The big story thus
I
far.
fucking hate that sort of. This always did the play.
Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review this guy. For San Antonio, Barnes comes in for Vassell. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Harper. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Norm Powell.
12 threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. Heat trail by 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Castle on the wing. 3-pointer.
Oh my God.
Shot that time, not on target.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky to miss that one.
Harden.
They're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Drops it. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
He has come out with a scorer's mentality. 4 of 5 to start.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter.
Maybe settling a score with his coach. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot. Okay, what was that? I have no clue how he hit it.
Harden from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Castle for 3. Good. Assist to Wembanyama. He's got 16.
Fantastic start from the field. 6 for 8.
The drive by Harden, and there's the
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Wembanyama down low, laid it in. Nice touch off the window. 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Miami. And here we go. The NBA Finals. San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama, then there's Harper, and it's Champagnie at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Shoots a 3.
It's
good from beyond the arc.
Just incredible. I mean, really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he...
The three is in. Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They got called for a 5-second violation.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Castle on the way. Now covers. Cash from downtown.
Well, heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Castle pulls it down. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run. But I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that.
Surveying the deep. For the win. It's in!
A three-pointer that will go down as one of the biggest shots in basketball history.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in the series. Up 2 games to none.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
James, congratulations on the win. What do you take away from this game as you move forward?
And more focus. Tonight, I think we had too many turnovers. We got to watch film and see what they did to make us turn the ball over and just overall be better.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you.
Nobody taking care of. Nobody by me.
With a game-winning opportunity to dig themselves out of that 2-0 hole, they will need to bring all they can muster against the Heat. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And there's Harper at the power forward position. And for the then it's Harden. Then there's Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the pitch. You look at San Antonio. Well, Greg, desperation mode.
And no doubt, Kevin, this is a feeling that's got to be unfamiliar. They've had a wonderful season. Everything was going their way.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here. On And the free throw, no good.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to
Good.
become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Score the basket by Sharp, missing his first attempt.
Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way.
Takes threes
Guarded by Powell. And the basket by Vassell.
matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this. But you just hope that you can get a stop.
I think the third water on the deep one. I think the third water. Water game gets to the wall.
3 and 4 from the
ball.
field.
Pass to DeRozan. It's Powell on the wing. Launches it. DeRozan picking up the assist. Powell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat. San Antonio's got 2 deep so far in this game. Vassell left side. And the three-pointer offline. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Alan Force on the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. Unique threat like Wemby on the floor.
Oh my God, man. What is it?
And it's good, 2 points.
LeBron is the white boy.
You want to allow Harper to get to you. Maybe a rookie, but he can finish like a season. Good. Off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
Castle with it. Now defended by Powell. Offensive rebound. And it's Wembanyama with the hit.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body.
Spurs
And
Harper, the bucket on the assist. 6 points for Dylan Harper. And so he's going to have an assertion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Heat. Love comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Norman Powell. Harrison in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Harper.
And how about the last 5 made shots? All been threes. The defense is just picking up a big
The players who have pulled down the most Victor Wembanyama is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
From deep Harden.
Good.
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Everybody.
Assist now in this one. And out of bounds. The Heat gain possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. A 3-ball. And again, Miami with the triple.
Right now, they've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here is Harden. Heat, another
triple after triple.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And so here is Miami. 17-point game. And the Heat, another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose. You got someone putting on a show like this. I mean, in the first quarter, you've got to be kidding.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. DeRozan finds Hero. From the arc. Buries his 10th triple of the game. And now, the first time 41 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Harper. 6 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Harper's got 8 points. Harper's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Wiggins first shot this game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Harden the pass to Wiggins. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And again,
another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
James Harden getting it done for the Miami Heat. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Bryant. Johnson is out there. And it's Barnes at the power forward.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And here's Barnes for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Adebayo. Billy's the long-range jumper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. Of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
On the other end, maybe too eager there.
Back to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo finds Westbrook for the 3. And it's a rebound. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They are clearly on a special postseason run. You can certainly call historic at this point.
Hello, well, I'm gave away for winning the championship on the Vegas day.
It's game 4 of the NBA Finals.
The Miami
Spurs have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the Trojans define history by doing what no team has done before? Drive them to victory. It's a must-win game 4 against the Heat. The NBA postseason coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie at the 4 slot. And for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. And Drew Wiggins is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Launches it from deep. Taking a look at San Antonio. No other way to put it. A nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination? For pride's sake, if nothing else.
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight. All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Harden fires away from outside. Bomb from three-point range. And it's a Spurs ball. On the wing, Vassell. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as
Harden misses. Here's Harper. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking. And he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing, but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Ali. Down the triple.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Three-pointer Harden. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This is what great shooters do. He's rising to the three-point challenge.
And in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very efficient. Just can't find those looks.
And Andrew
3 hours. 2 hours.
Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Hero, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Here's Castle. Rebound Miami. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has just unbreakable. And the question remains, could this team run the table? The process has the entire world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes. Spurs trail by 6.
You want to be to die or
here's the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I fucking hate that.
Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky.
Oh, 20 minutes.
Oh, he hangs in
That
there.
is 20 minutes for the kid here.
He really gets in perfect
I
position
like
for the
this
foul.
6-year old kid here as well.
And so it's San Antonio with it.
Why I like this
Making their last shot.
28
And Harper gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when
you
they're given that kind of room.
Ooh, took him no time at all.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Stolen by Harden.
Rosen. Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense with the alley-oop.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
At some point, but these teams, they are built to
score. Torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Castle against Hero. Castle misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way like this.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter. Attacking the basket and protecting the lead.
Harper. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player. I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
And the defensive changes. Love is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Zach LaVine in for Wiggins. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagny. And it's Bryant in for Castle. Westbrook, he's checked in for Harden.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
James Harden, he's checked in for Miami. The 3 is up. And how about that?
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Again, Miami with a triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The 3 is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. On the take. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to these spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
I think we're more than championship. Barney, never know their name. How do you need it?
Heat trail by 6. And for Miami, they've got Powell. Tyler Hero is out there.
Oh my God, Jiggy!
Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Adebayo in a defensive position. And for the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Stephon Castle is out there with Johnson. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hero for 3. Good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Out of bounds. So go to the Heat. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Heat. Hero drives foul. To tie it up. And again, it's Miami from deep.
That's 3 in a row.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Castle goes in, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Pass to Johnson. To Castle. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good D by
Oh, sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job.
Pass to Champagny. There's the triple, and that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. We see this kind of exchange.
Here's Johnson. Outside to Sell. Yes, sir, with the 3.
3 trays, he's put in another.
Now Adebayo. He fires from 18.
No!
It doesn't go.
You married
the Heat will take it. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is alive. Given the situation right now, a different look for Miami. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's James Harden in for Hero. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama. Thomas checked in for Cornette, and it's Harper in for Johnson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but of his team, how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Adebayo!
No!
19
To the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Yes, sir! Count it!
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments. Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done. Sal has been so impressive, willing and ready to bear his shot.
Money from deep.
James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Powers through contact. Wembanyama. Impressive.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
The 3 ball is down.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that. His team is the #1 priority, and he's working with that shot. It makes no sense.
Jacks up a 3. Another one.
For the game.
Just putting on a show. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Fires the 3. Money from 3.
Johnson is ready to go. Tremendous.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They led by as many as 18. Now Wiggins. The catch in the flush.
If there was any question,
And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan comes in. He's checked in for San Antonio. 2-point game to Sell.
Talk about now stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena. And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball. What a shot by Gasol. That man is a competitor. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oh, baby!
Goodness! Throw it down! Come on, powers it down!
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam?
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Timeout call, Mitch Johnson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Yes, no, for the first year on the
Probably for two, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Now Wiggins. Left side, Harden. To win it.
Hey!
The Miami Heat have won the NBA championship. What an incredible ride.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
What a team.
I don't know how many championships play for. No, you won't want me to get good though. That's all that is going to do. It's all you guys is
Having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear.
Absolutely celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
He don't was delayed once again. Quite a lady. Oh, yo, baby. What a shame. James Harden was Jordan on the finals right before them. Oh, to the end. The ball retired, Mike Conley retired, Al Horford retired for the Warriors, for my Warriors. When the guys are playing, I don't know. Oh, yeah, be done up there. 5-time champ. Trying to clear the change. The guys have the one. Well, I don't even get a pet. Hey, kind of good for one. so I can get some of our guys back to at the end of this game. Getting James on the move. Oh, love this move. My God, chicken. Somebody even. No man put a deal back to maybe traded here at the trade deal to get some more, clean. Hey, why I don't have enough money for white man? Like the Gordon, Jamaica, oh, whatever. He kind of hit me for days. Oh, he's going to trade me fine. I would just leave. You know, I couldn't trade me because I would just leave. Well, no, I know. Before they did the dog, I want to try them all. Dude. What? Dude. I made these trades now. Get me out of John W. Buck. Oh, good morning. It is noon. Come on. Good morning. Please go back to the they are back. And you to pay a lot to this back. And then they get into it in one year. Money that don't be good. I might keep the edge of you got love you. Hey, why's my back so cheap? Well, what's the move? Get couple. Get couple bills. Did I just get it? And get a better. Maybe get it. Get it. Information. It didn't happen. got it, women, so, give it to me, yeah. Calling it, though, yeah. Look for it. You need to do all of this, boy. One, your body, body. I mean, what to really know. Look on it. One. Someone really be the player. What is the game for all? Dignity, the Lord will be playing or the job play. Ball always be the playing or the player. Yeah, they should deal on definitely be some trade for into industry so like weekends or hopefully we can be the playoffs. We're traded away like Tyler Hill. I love Hill also. But this is like only is doing it. I'm sorry, but I love you guys for coming to play. Tony, Jamal, those are enjoyment of the dragon. Space Junkie, Jamal, everyone is pretty good, but sorry, boy, you won a championship of trade. Killing. Not coming to yeah, you're my shape back on same team. Then over treatment in the job did get your body now. Like the all the working. I'm gonna keep going to the other performance which I was definitely Couple more. I don't mind if they did out the playoffs as well. But complete. For my next news, for the Harvard, I'll go down. The 425, the youngsters. We'll have to. It's what? We're probably playing one game.
And both sides on the floor getting ready. Hey fans, great to have you with us for the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament. 7-8 seeds going in for postseason qualification. Alongside Torsberg and Greg Anthony. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Zion Williamson is out there with OG Anunoby. And there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
White, wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehorse converts his
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of the shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
His team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Now here's White. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Floats it up for Adebayo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Here's Williamson. He goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And it goes down 2 points.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
And the 3 ball is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to connect. And here's White. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Cavaliers. For 3, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Heat?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great...
It's going players as 70. And you get one of us and the other is not. And I'm going to do those tomorrow. So with that, voice of game one. But it's a game of summer was biggest match for me. I really facing. They didn't mean the Detroit for me. But yeah, that was hard on the game for this one makes you smash the like button on the screen. If not, you channel with the news and on the engagement of you guys have good as you guys say. They came out there and get more later than tomorrow. For another 3 hours, 30 minutes. And now coming on the stream, it's just like the language, and got to channel every year, they're going to still the state, it's the all